What's good, everybody? Thanks for watching, man. I'm at the gas station right now. I'm in a ride share mode. I'm at the gas station right now. I'm finna load up on gas. I put about $20 in the tank. I normally do $20 at a time. Only because it's easier to micromanage and keep track of. So if you go to the gas station twice, you obviously out of $40, and it just makes it easier to track. So I don't fill up. A lot of people go to the gas station and fill up, but they write down what they spent on gas. It's up to you, man. Do what works for you. But anyway, I was at the pump, and I see a car pull up, had, the Lyft emblems all over. So, I figured that's a fellow employee, a co-worker, so to speak. We should act like co-workers. When we see another driver, speak to him, talk to him, how your night going, what's going on. Well, anyway, he had this little distraught look on his face. I was like, "What's up, buddy, man? What's going on, man? You doing it? You staying busy tonight, man? You making any money?" Try to start a little chat with him. He was a little down because he told me his oil light was on. His oil light was on. I was like, "Buddy, look, man, don't play with the oil light. I mean, a lot of lights you can play with, but not the oil light. At least, if you don't do nothing else, check your oil level." And I'm saying that to everybody else. If your oil light come on, verify that you have oil in the car, because that's one of the reasons why the light come on. It's to alert the driver to the point where check your oil. You either out of oil, or in some cases, you're not out of oil and you're not even low on oil. Some cases, the sensor that's giving out the warning or displaying the light in the first place is defective, is at fault. So, but it doesn't matter. First thing you need to do is verify that you have oil in your car. And that's what I told him to do. And, he had like he didn't know nothing about a car. It amazes me how guys, I give women a little leeway, but guys should know basic, car checks and car maintenance and things like that. So I proceeded to help him. I'm that kind of guy. I'm a nice guy. Pop your hood, man. Let's see if you got any oil in it. So, I'm looking around for a rag or anything to wipe the stick off. He popped the hood. I pulled the dipstick out, and lo and behold, he has oil. He still have a full crankcase of oil. So I'm like, dude, you're not out of oil. Very possible that the sensor, your oil sending unit, could be at fault. That's why your light coming on. Because he said it comes on when he comes to a stop. Now, I got a video out on my mechanical portion of my YouTube channel discussing that oil light in detail. And it looks like this is one of those situations. But, I don't want to get into mechanical right now. But we verified that he had oil in his car. And my suggestion was I wouldn't shut it down if you're not done driving. I mean, you have the right to be concerned, but it's not a reason to shut it down. You can keep driving. Like I say, it's obviously you have electrical sensor problem, not so much a mechanical problem. Now, you can have an oil pump not putting out the proper amount of oil pressure and still be full of oil, and that would turn your light on. But that is like a 20 to 30% chance of that's happening, because you will probably hear a noise. Your lifter will probably be ticking. Your lash adjuster ticking. You will probably have noises. If that's the case, okay. So I'm like, do you hear anything? You hear any ticking, anything, knocking, anything? No. So I would cancel out that theory, but I will leave in place the theory that your oil sending unit is just going out. Again, that's no reason to shut your car down. The number one thing I want to leave with y'all, the drivers, passengers, whoever, anybody to drive a car, if your oil light come on, first thing you do is verify if you have oil in your crankcase. Because you could have easily hit something and punched a hole or punctured your oil pan, and now all your oil leaked out, and that's why your light on. So, and the flip side of that, if you low on oil, very low on oil, and you look under there and you don't have an oil everywhere indicating a large leak, then yeah, just stop at the gas station and fill up your oil or put the proper amount of oil in it. and verify that you're full and going about your merry way. But you still eventually need to go find out why your light is on. But my advice is, it's okay to drive. If you have oil in your car, you look under there, because the average car is high enough to at least stick your head down under there and verify there's not oil everywhere. If those two are intact, continue driving. Deal with it Monday or the next business day. You can get it to a shop and find out why that light on. All right, I want to make this video long, but the oil light is very important, people. And what else is important is verifying that you have oil. If you do, keep driving. All right, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.